and orange, yellow and green. The finest veggies Sightseal's ever seen.
Okay. Playing Divinity Original Sin again. And, well, let's see if we can find that inn.
Let us see if you can choose.
A good day to you.
A quiet day on the market, it seems.
We're going to an inn to find what happened to yeah, the tavern. Inn, tavern, same thing. We have to investigate a crime scene. Apparently someone was killed. Counselor Jake. Yeah.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of goldies.
Yeah. Let's see if we can find it.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
I haven't been around town that much, so... Hey, we found it, I think. Let's see, there we go. It must be that place. We have lots of little quests. I think that's it. Well, let's go there.
Greetings.
Okay. You there, a moment of your indulgence, if you please. Okay. You are the source hunter, are you not? The hero the whole of Sightseal is abuzz about. Okay. The talk of the town, the juiciest grape on the grapevine. Such a pleasure to meet you, a delight. Okay. No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight. It is an intervention of fate. Yes, that's it. Fate has put me on this very spot so I may tell you all about a most intriguing opportunity indeed. Okay, and you are Mendius at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be, and that is a man of medicine. But what does a man of medicine do but mend what has first been broken? I've saved lives, to be sure, but today I changed them, okay? What about that opportunity you mentioned? You're not worried about the undead? Let's ask about the opportunity. Oh, it is not merely an opportunity, it is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to become better. To become the full extent of the promise that is locked inside of each and every one of us. So first of all, let me ask you this question. Do you like adventure? Well, of course I do. How could someone in my profession not? Or I'm here to do my duty, which is hardly the same as adventuring. I don't know. Are we a sensible... are we sensible people doing our duty, or do we like adventure? I think we like adventure. And Scarlet is going to... yeah, she's going to agree with me. Okay? See here, you and I share the same passion. I never doubted it for a moment. The thrill of walking the unbeaten path, the rush of finding yourself in a goblin ambush, knowing you'll prevail nonetheless. Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense, am I right? The wage of a mere soldier. Now, between you and me, tell me truthfully, don't you sometimes wish you would earn more? Well, considering things are quite expensive, yeah. Well, I can't say that I haven't. Yes, some extra gold is always welcome. Indeed, gold is always welcome, and among the fabulous 5, gold flows as freely as water does to the sea. Okay. Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety, without spice? To be a source hunter must get frightfully dreary sometimes, am I right? All those orders, investigate this, retrieve that, and at the end of the day, what do you have to show for it? Wouldn't you prefer to call your own shots, be your own boss? Yeah. It's better to lead than to follow. Maybe. There's no shame in following directives if your masters are worthy of your trust. I don't know. He seems very... Mendius there seems very enthusiastic about these kinds of answers that actually enforces what he says. Reinforces it. So... yeah, it's better to lead than to follow, that much is true. Maybe. I think we'll go with that. Better to be served than to serve, I concur. Okay. I disagree, I for one am content with my station. Yeah, well, she can disagree on that then. You disagree with one another, but that proves you are firm-willed, that you have the minds of independence, not dependence. Admit, life's too short to spend it doing something else, someone else's bidding, am I right? Of course I am, and I could help you attain the dream, enact the change you deserve. And that is exactly why I am here, why fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab, so that I could meet you and tell you about the marvel that is the Fabulous Five. The invitation to join is yours. Grab it. Okay. Tell me more about the Fabulous Five. Ah, the Fabulous Five. How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe the most illustrious and celebrated adventurers guild in Rivellon. Our mission, to better the world. Our mantra, to better ourselves as we do so. To realize our dreams and cleanse our souls. You'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course you do. And you can, of course. If you still have questions, I shall answer them to the best of my abilities. But if not, how about we get started? Okay, so what is it that members of the Fabulous Five actually do? Good question. What a gem of a question, straight as an arrow, sharp as a switchblade. Most meritorious of you. Thank you. Now then, to join the Fabulous Five is to join a fellowship, to join a fraternity, a sorority, a community. The title of knight is bestowed upon you the moment you sign our waiver, and so it all begins. I shall be the one to give you your first contracts, and once the job is done, I shall see to it you get your fair share of the reward. Okay? Of course, should you spread the word, should you propagate the gospel of the Fabulous Five, and thereby draw new knights into our fellowship, you will get a share of the reward from their contracts too. Isn't that wonderful? By now the genial glow of the fellowship must have warmed your heart. It has, hasn't it? But did I say fellowship? I mean family, for like a family we support one another, cheer one another, see each other through thick and thin, partake in glory and defeat. Okay? Work hard, fulfill contracts, enlist new knights, and swiftly shall you rise through the ranks. You will better yourself, you will better Rivellon, you will make the stars shine all the brighter, and you'll get fabulously wealthy in the process. What's not to like? Yeah, he's a bit over-enthusiastic about it, I think, but sure, why not? I'd like to enlist. Of course, of course, of course. All you need to do is sign this waiver, and just like that, snap, you're part of the family. All I need is your lovely little autograph. What do you say? Join a guild, better the world, earn a lot of gold. Yes, count me in. This Fabulous Five business sounds too good to be true. I'm going to pass. Well, why not? Let's join the guild. And may all the riches in the world be ours. Well, phew. You'd fall for this foolish scheme? Gods, you're gullible. Yeah, well. Let's do this together. Marvelous, magnificent. Oh, but what am I saying? Fabulous is the word. You may not realize it yet, but your fortunes, your very life is about to change for the better. So let us not dilly-dally. To business. Your first assignment is ready and waiting for your if you're ready and willing, okay? About my assignment. It's a pretty straightforward task, this one. Now in this town dwells a wizard. Arhu is his name. Met him. And he's a frightful eccentric, scientific type, you know the kind. Favors reason over faith and all that. Not fabulous 5 material, him. His experimental weapons may keep a couple of skeletons away from the city, but many of his other researches failed, malfunctioned with tragic consequences. Cool. One of them was a big lumbering apparatus, a frightful automaton shaped like a giant made of steel. It was supposed to crush the undead by the dozens, piloted as it was by a trained legionnaire. But you can guess what happened. Did it become sentient? Was it cursed? Whatever the cause, the thing relieved itself of its pilot and headed north towards a network of caves. Now ask yourself, what if it comes back? It could smash the city walls and claim 100 lives before being subdued. Luckily, there are those in this world who belong to the Fabulous Five, the braves who eat such monstrosities for breakfast. Go, my friend, find this wizard's abomination and claim your just reward from Mayor Cecil in the name of our hallowed guild. Easy money. Doesn't sound like easy money, but okay, fine. I'll take my leave. Okay, so we joined a guild. Interesting. Yeah, Madora, Duke of Ferrol, Unsinkable Sam, and we had someone else over there. Waitress.
A drink, if you please.
Please, don't keep shouting in my ear.
Alistair, Anna, okay. Let's see. Francis, no. What's this? This looks like a murder scene. Right, so let's... Door to crime scene. Yes, indeed. Okay. Stop right there until you've received the captain's permission to enter. This door doesn't exist. Got it? Actually, I've spoken to Aureus. Let me inside, please. Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the captain is, he? Okay. Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy. Okay, fine. Starstone. What's that?
A drink.
Hey. Okay.
Well, hello there.
What? By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? What are you doing here, where the very stars come to die? Who are you and where have you come from? Yeah, we are source hunters from the realm of Rivellon. Who am I? Who the devil are you? Well, yeah. Let's be nice. Are you indeed? Then let me tell you, hunters of the source, that you have strayed far, far from home, far in space and far in time. How, I wonder? All we did was to approach a strange stone. It shone with a blinding light and whirled us away. A stone, you say? Could it be? Could I have been right all along? This stone, what was it? Was it bright and beauteous as diamond, but did it glow softly deep down in its heart as if a soul dwelled within? I'd say that's a fairly accurate description. Starstone, it must be. For centuries it slept, this bounty of the heavens, but now it is waking and it has brought its awakeners here. Okay. All was dark and all was still, as it always has been and always would be. Or so I thought, so I feared. But then the runes around me began to shimmer, shine and dance like fair-winged fairies roused from slumber. Well, okay, very interesting way of speaking. Starstone, could it be the key after all, and you its wielder? Things of light to unlock things of darkness, lead us into realms forbidden, where salvation may yet be found. It would be great if you'd start making sense right about now. Yes, I agree. That's a good line. Oh, I have been making sense all along, my friend, though I didn't even see it. Okay. See! That is what you must do. Approach the looking lens and behold, if you dare, the darkness before which even the cosmic shadows flee in terror.
You know, I think that imp may be quite mad.
Then we had better appease him and have a look through the looking lens.
Okay. Is this it? Probably. Looks like telescope. Okay. Yeah. Should I talk to him?
Hello there.
You looked through the looking lens. You saw. Terrifying, isn't it? So much to see, so much to discover, and so little time to do it in. I'm not a child, imp. The dark doesn't scare me. I know a bad omen when I see one, and that one takes the cake. Maybe that one. Oh, were that it was only the cake that it took. No tea time would be the same, but at least tea time would still come around. This maw of darkness, it consumes time itself. Yes, Starstone Starter, you have just witnessed the end of all. The maelstrom that like a carrion eater is devouring the carcass of creation. Space and time have lost all meaning, for they are falling prey to the void, and in the void there is no existence. A bleak prospect indeed, and yet you do not seem to despair. I did despair, for the longest of times I did. Eons upon eons I have travelled through the reaches of time, through the rifts that lead to worlds unimaginable, hoping to find something, anything, that could put a stop to the maelstrom. That is how I found this place, and I knew that it was here that the answer must be hidden. It teems with mystery undiscovered, with power that is limitless, yet out of reach, until you came along, the ones who can tame Starstone. You have drowned my despair, you whom I believe can end the end of time. Okay. Let's see, I think it's time you tell me who you are, Sir Imp. Starstones, the end of time, must source hunters. How about you connect the dots for me? How did you get here, and what is here? I think he already told us that, but I'll ask it anyway. How did you get here, and what is here? Ah, well, you see, on one of my travels I found a runestone in the deep demonic dungeons that hide from daylight far beneath the surface of horror-haunted Nemesis, a plane of frightful perversions. I read the rune and it brought me here. This sad little realm that is no more than a morsel at the edge of the all-consuming abyss. Ever since, it has been a place where I've found shelter, a home even, though it shares its dominion with that terror of terrors that is the void. So, there you have it, the homestead on the shelter plain at the end of time. Welcome be, my friend, welcome be. Okay. Starstones, the end of time, are source answers. How about you connect the dots for me? To claim I can piece the puzzle together would, at this stage, be premature and insincere, but let me summarize the facts as clearly as I can see them. Here we are, in a fragmented sliver of space, which happens to be the only spot in all the universe where one may directly observe the void maelstrom. A portal flanks the looking lens, but until now it was inert. The rune stones that adorn it are special, which lead me to believe they were somehow linked to Starstone. Starstone, though, always remained as useless as a pebble, dead rock of no consequence. Its secrets remained off limits to me. You, however, made the souls inside the Starstone spring to life, and thereby are you activating portals to new, previously forbidden areas in this strange dimension. I do not know where they lead, but I am convinced they will steer towards a solution to the continuance of time. I think it is time you tell me who you are, Sir Imp. But of course, I am Zixzax, the Imp historian, tasked by the gods to write the history of all creation. Faithfully have I fulfilled my task, and would have done so perpetually until one day I saw that time will end. Okay? Impossible, I thought. Inconceivable. For the gods had told me that their work was infinite both in date and in distance. But my eyes did not deceive me when the maelstrom I beheld. Time would end. I would end. All would end. No, I cried. Never. I shall save time if it's the last thing I do. So far my efforts have been in vain, but you, as the saying goes, are the hope that springs eternal. Okay? I'll take my leave. Splendid idea. Later we can talk till the cows come home, but right now we should investigate the portal. Where, oh where does it lead, I wonder? Well, before we do that, let's see if we... Oh, bottle of beer. Hello? Bottle of beer. And a bottle of wine. Do we have anything else? A desk. Pickaxe, mug of water, and pizza. I'll take it all. And what's that? Vial rack. Oh, okay, took it all. Vial. Nice. Do we have anything else? Doesn't look like it. Pillows. And a bed. Can we take the pillows? Okay. Let's pilfer the pillows. What's that? Empty bottle. Maybe we can take that? Yes, we could. Cool. Is there anything else? No, I think... Okay, it didn't... This thing didn't go transparent, so... Right, I think we have actually taken everything we can, so...
You first, but don't dilly-dally.
Right, let's go there.
Oh, what strange new world is this? Let us explore.
Where
Okay,
on the world are we?
We are not on the world at all.
Probably not, no. Let's follow the imp, see where it leads us.
This one has a stern look about him, doesn't he? A smile doesn't cost you anything, you know.
Okay. Nothing there. Nothing. Okay.
Could it be Weaver?
The Weaver of Time. Okay, I've tried every imaginable tongue, from Dwarfwegian to Lizardese. But this woman simply won't budge. Maybe she just doesn't like the look of a refined, impish face like mine. Perhaps you'll have better luck, but do please report back what you find, Source Hunter.
So long.
Okay, so we should talk to the Weaver of Time. Okay. Ooh, I'll take it. Okay. Last chest. I'm the last chest, the last chest, the last chest. If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it. Find my 4 sisters. No more than one in each of the realms of your wide world. And each by each you'll discover how to open me. Okay? Interesting. Cooking pot. Why not? Vase. Nothing. Nothing. Right, let's talk to the Weaver of Time. A young woman is ceaselessly weaving a seemingly boundless tapestry with the delicate grace of a harpist plucking at her instrument's strings. She takes no notice of anything but her endless occupation. Okay? Who are you, madam? At first it seems this taciturn woman will continue to ignore your presence, but then she suddenly glances at you and her eyes go wide with surprise and wonder. Her lips move ever so slightly, and when she speaks her voice appears to reach you from an untold distance, whispers wrestled from oblivion. I am Time, the Weaver of Time. In the ethereal threads of eternity do I record the deeds of gods and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions. The drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every beach, the fall of every raindrop on every world, the all but imperceptible touch of lovers' hands, this and all I chronicle without fault. Well, a busy woman. That's a lot to record. Except it seems you. Okay. Do you mean to tell me that I am not at all featured on the canvas of time? I do not mean to, but it is the only thing I can do. Your absence, it should be an impossibility, but no matter where I look, you cannot be found. Interesting. I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial imperfection, a blind spot in the eye of time. But perchance I may be cured of this blindness, perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed. How can I redeem time if, as you say, I am not even part of it? I think that perhaps you can redeem time because you create time. Indeed, you have such emotion an event I no longer held possible. Know then that no longer... What? Know then that no longer I did weave. I sat here at the precipice of ages and watched on as the void frays the fabric of time like a terrified god that fears the offspring of his own creations. But suddenly there was you who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, children of stars, they placed new ribbons along my fingers like phantoms out of time. New threads emerged and I began to weave anew. Starstone gives me new strands to braid into the tapestry, and because you give Starstone energy, you are creating time. Okay. These Starstones, please seek them so that time may yet be mended. Please, for the sake of all that lives and all that loves, seek them so that the void may yet devour itself alone. Okay. Interesting. There are many questions I have for you. Ask and I shall answer if I can. Who are you really? I am the Weaver of Time, as I have told you, that my existence is one that falls behind and yet far exceeds the verb to be. I am but what I am, and this is task. It is the same for the historian. Chroniclers both are we of the epics of eternity. Okay? Perhaps we are one and the same, task multiplied by 2. Who has made us? I do not know. Why have they done so? I do not know. Am I the beginning and am I to be the end? Who shall say? Perhaps I am the first thing in creation. Perhaps I am creation. Perhaps I am the creator. Or maybe it is you who makes the dying stars rekindle. Time alone will tell. That was a very good answer. Didn't tell me anything. Why is Starstone so important and why does it react to me and my colleague alone? Alas, the answers to those questions still elude me. You and Starstone remain the imperfections upon the tapestry as yet. A hidden answer lies behind this veil of inscrutability though. For the link between you and the stones reveals that your destinies are intertwined. Okay? Starstones will not lead you to new places of wonder only. No, they will also lead to new knowledge, to the restoration of the threads of old. Okay? You call this place the Precipice of Ages. Is that what it is? No more, no less? That in itself is a lot, aye, more than most realms can claim. But no, the Precipice of Ages is not the be-all and end-all of this curious plane. What it is but a seed bereft of sun and water. What it could be, that is what the Starstones will tell. What it is but the end. What it could be is the end of ends. Okay? I resided in another realm altogether, but ever since the end of time appeared in these deep dark skies, I materialized here, as if forced to watch the one thing that is unwatchable, unendurable. A thankless task that you may yet free me from forever. Okay? Why do you talk to me but not the imp historian? I do not usually talk. Come to think of it, when I addressed you, it was the first time my voice was ever invoked. I have no need of conversation like I have no need of air or appetite or affection. All I need and all I am is time. Time is running out unless you remedy its declivity. Okay? You I talk to, for you may prove to become the cure that would heal my sleeping soul. I'll take my leave.
The plot thickens.
We should tell the imp the weaver's tale.
Right.
Hello.
So much to see, so much to discover, and so little time to do it in. I met with the Weaver of Time and she talked to me. Wondrous, oh wondrous indeed. At least she's willing to speak to someone around here. So what did she say? Standing right next to her, okay. That I should look for starstones, for they renew and revitalize time. I knew it as surely as Zix comes before Zax. I knew it. Right. Then that should be your mission. That should your mission be. Interesting grammar. My friend, oh, I beseech you, let that be your mission, to trace Starstone wherever it may lead you. Together we'll try to unfold the depths of this dimension and thereby try to save all and everything from annihilation. Here, take this rune stone and this precious little pyramid. Gifts are they from me to you. The rune will bring you back and forth from Rivellon whenever you decide the moment is opportune. And the pyramid, it has a twin. Find it and you'll see just how handy these twins can be. Okay. Already asked these others. So, do you have anything to trade? Not a thing. Okay, I'll take my leave. You've received a runestone that allows you to quick travel. Use the homestead travel button on the right side of the screen. Yes, this glowing green thing. Okay, so guess I'll do that. Oh, okay. Seal North Gate. Okay. That was an interesting twist. Now we need to find our way back to is that the inn? Probably.
Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, there it is.
Okay, so yeah, probably around here. I think this is the way. We haven't finished examining the murder scene, I think.
So you're just hanging around the inn, are you? Waiting for what, exactly?
Okay. Inert stone. Can we pick it up? Yes, we can. Tub. Not seeing a whole lot here. A level 5 chest. Don't think I can. Let's see if I can pick that lock. Use. Right. So I probably need a level 5 in lockpicking, and I have 0 levels in lockpicking, so yeah. What about... No, she doesn't have any lockpicking skills. That's unfortunate. I could smash it, I suppose. Should probably close the door first. It's gonna make a lot of noise. Let's smash it. That was a tough one. I'm gonna break my sword if I continue this, I think. Oh man. Yeah, that was a sturdy chest. Man. There we go. A pearl. Okay. And a letter from the Duke of Ferrol.
It's official. The Duke of Ferrol is the worst poet in Rivellon.
In his defense, not much rhymes with murder.
Okay, I have to read that, I think. Tiny pearl. Okay. Let's read this. Dear Esme. Was that Esmeralda? I think so. Your lips are red as emeralds. Your hair is black as birch. Okay. Your love is like cholesterol. and oh my heart, it hurts. Oh, okay. I want to hold you in my arms and stroke your little head, and all this would be easier if Counselor Jake were dead. That sounds a little bit suspicious, doesn't it? Yeah, let's send that to Scarlet. Yeah, let's see. Ooh. The sword is only durability 29 out of 70, so I probably need to find someone who can repair it. Let's see. We'll have to inspect the body to be sure what happened.
Please don't keep
Okay.
shouting in my ear.
Okay, so this will not go away until I click the heading of the of the quest. Interesting. Or maybe it goes away when I stop.
I'm a Duke,
Say.
potato-eating peasant.
Duke of Ferrol. Attitude 5. I don't know what that means really. Okay.
Greetings.
Oh, hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't have. Like our noble Captain Aureus before you. Tell me about yourself. I am the Duke of Ferrol, though I suppose my name is in the mouths of enough ruthless gossipers that you've heard of me by now. What do you know about Jake's murder? It's very tragic news. I won't posture and say that the Council and I were anything near allies, but I truly never wished the man harm. I'll take my leave. Who's this? She seems to be running around a lot. Nice big sword.
Oh, my good man. A drink, if you please.
Please don't keep shouting in my ear.
Greetings.
Back, devil, back I say, or I'll split you from the navel to beak, okay? From navel to beak. Oh, ho ho, Medora, you jumpy lummox. Navel to beak, she says. 1,000 pardons, comrade. When you've been bashing skulls as long as this old bear, it's easy to mistake every nudge and jostle for the deadly grasp of a sore cyclopus. Okay. Now, how about a proper introduction? But let's keep our voices down, shall we? One never can tell where the enemy has laid its eyes and ears. What do you mean by enemy? Hell spells, comrade. Keep your voice down. Do you want every Thaddeus, Rich and Harold to know our private business? I think that's Tom, Dick and Harry. Yeah, Tom, Dick and Harry. Any one of these shifty-eyed drunkards could well be a sore spy. Now then, I'll explain. Like you, I'm here to sniff out and annihilate the source threat. A source hunter in spirit indeed, if no longer by title. Medora's the name, my hand to your cause and my sword at your side. The order retired this little old lady to a sleepy town a bit north of here, but no rocking chair could keep a born and bred source hunter from such a flagrant infestation of dark magic. A counselor murdered, Medora for one won't rest until the fiend is caught. On that subject, I could use someone to cover my back, What with source demons lurking under every loose floorboard in the city. And it goes without saying that you could use another stout heart and experienced sword by your side. Huh. Interesting. What evidence of source inside seal have you found thus far? Evidence? Look around you, comrade. It fairly seeps from every crevice in town. There's Mayor Cecil, Theliron, and the feline menace, to name a few of many hundreds. Okay, tell me about Mayor Cecil. A more obvious source wolf in sheep's clothes I have never had the misfortune to meet. The blackguard's deaf as a brick, but it's nothing to do with his age, as he'd like all of Cecil to believe. No, I'm certain Cecil lost his hearing in a botched deal with the censorer of the South. Many elderly folks fall victim to her wiles. She collects their faculties, eyesight, hearing, sense of smell or memory, and in return grants them some few more years of life. Why, my own mother woke blind as a mole one day and tried to blame the whole affair on cataracts. She even got the local healer, through bribery or coercion, to vouch for her little tale, okay? Yeah. Because, yeah, I think she's a bit paranoid. It broke my heart to arrest her for suspected sorcery, but no friend to the censor is any kin of mine. Really? Okay. Tell me about Theliron. The town healer and the warlock. I learned of his black craft the hard way, you see. As yet unfamiliar with his devious ways, I mistakenly made eye contact with the fiend over a selection of trout in the marketplace. He gave a little wink, innocent to the untrained eye, and his curse immediately came over me. My palms began to sweat like they'd been held to hellfire, and my heart raced till I feared it might combust. A fog heavy with his dark enchantments fell over my mind, and my cheeks scorched. The villain had set a source delirium upon me. Fortunately, I was able to maintain the presence of mind to look away before his curse could consume me completely. I recovered quickly, but the next innocent he ensnares may not be so fortunate. Yeah, okay. Tell me about the feline menace. Yes, perhaps the gravest peril threatening Cecil. Did you know those bewhiskered fiends can see clear as day in the blackest night? Dark-dwelling schemers all. Okay. So, you'd like to join this party? Well, you know the old expression, two's a tea party, three's an invasion. No, I don't. Okay, with our keen training combined, we'll be able to face any of the myriad monstrosities that are bound to confront us. What say you? Right. A fantastic plan. Together we'll annihilate every speck of source from this captive city. Thanks for the offer, but it's hard to resist the impression that your enthusiasm might get in the way of actually hunting source. One can be vigilant without seeing evil in every nook and cranny. That's this number 2. There's the one I'd like to go for, but I think we could actually use a little bit more muscle in my little party. So yeah, let's go with that one. Marvelous indeed. Another source hunter on the team will make us all the more formidable against this wicked magic. Welcome aboard. Okay, that's the spirit. Listen closely now. Do you hear it? That's the sound of every sorcerer in a 100-mile radius shaking in his wee boots. Right. Okay, so let's check out her inventory. Not much, just a healing potion. 2 healing potions. And two-handed sword Source Hunter Saron. Right, so she has armor rating 13, which is better than Roderick. 47 to 76 damage, which is definitely better than Roderick. Right, and she's level 3, I'm level 2. Okay, well, we are... Let's reorder this somewhat. There we go. So we're actually... Maybe I like... No, I don't want her to be in front. Okay. There we go. So we are now a party of 3. 2 fighters. I think she was a fighter. Nothing there. Okay, so if she gets a killing blow, she'll survive the first one. Second killing blow will kill her. Okay. Okay, not sure. Guess I could check. Does it say what class she is? Doesn't look like it. Skills. Right, not sure what class she is. Probably a knight.
Greetings. Bye.
Right, did she have...
Purring sound. Mind control vibrations, I'm sure. Don't be seduced, comrades.
Mind control vibrations, yeah. Okay, let's see... Talents? No, that's the one, I think. Pet pal, enables you to talk to animals. Okay, we're going to give her that next time. So we can talk to the cat. Because a cat with a name must have something to say, I think. Okay, let's...
Smell the fierce stench of frightened source goblin.
Actually, I think that's only roast pig.
Ah, yes, of course. This time.
Not in the mood for cheese.
Well,
That excuse has more holes than a slice
her
of this
paranoia is
fine
going to
pork.
be amusing for a while. Let's see, do we have any clue where to go? No, wrong key. Here we go.
Let us see if you can choose the finest breeds.
Beat a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Maybe we should just check out this town for a while. I haven't been everywhere, so yeah. Well, I think that's going to be it for now. We have expanded our party to 3 members. That's good.
Join the Smut Club.
And we actually have a couple of things we should do. We have yeah, we have a couple of things to check out. We are going to try and find the body of Counselor Jake. And we have a quest to destroy a robot. Yeah, we have lots of things to do right now. That's good. I think I'll stop here for now and see you again next time. Bye.